Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be giving you my spoiler-filled overall Season 5 review, and sadly the final season as well, of one of our favorite animated shows from Netflix, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, which dropped its 5th and sadly final season yesterday, which I started watching yesterday, but then I watched Nope, didn't get home till really late, uploaded my review of that. And then I've been keeping on top of Comic-Con news all day as well. So now I finally had a chance to finish Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 5. I really enjoyed it. And now I'm about to tell you what I thought of it. So before I get into all of that, please be warned. This is a spoiler-filled review. So if you're not caught up on Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 5, don't keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers, plot details, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. Again, I've seen it from beginning to end, so if you're currently watching it and you're not finished, watch with extreme caution or don't watch this at all. So, that's being said, let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, so great to finally see Cash get what was coming to him. I really wanted Kenji's dad to get eaten by a dino too. He was such a prick this whole season with almost no redeemable qualities, but I guess at the end he got arrested or taken into custody by the police when he got back to the mainland, so okay, happened off screen, but at least we got to see Cash die in a pretty scary way at the claws of the velociraptors, which is rather fitting considering he tried to use them last season on the poor scientist May when he tried to have them kill her, and instead thankfully they killed him. So it was nice to see him go. It was great. You know, that's what this franchise does so well. It always makes sure its bad guys get exactly what's coming to them. Same thing goes for all the jerk off mercs in this show as well. You know, they all got what was coming to them as well. You know, I wasn't too surprised with Kenji's temporary betrayal. I kind of suspected or figured that he'd find his way back into the fold with the gang, and sure enough, that's what happened. It was still interesting to see how it all unfolded, but not too surprising, but still entertaining and interesting to see how it all unfolded and how he redeemed himself, made his way back into the gang, and they reaccepted him. I do like that change-up they had from previous seasons where the group was united as like a boundly tight military unit, where they all had each other's backs. And this season was a refreshing change-up from that, with Kenji's temporary betrayal and the group being scattered because of it, or not scattered, well, they were scattered, but like morally divided because of it. And since we didn't have the cute Kenji-Brooklyn relationship to continue on that they established last season, we got a whole new cute relationship, and it was great to see. It was a really sweet and cute thing to unfold between Yas and Sammy, which was absolutely adorable. And I'm glad that at the very end of the final episode, it shows us the brief time jump where they're all a few years older, and they're not kids anymore, but they're young adults, and they are still together, and as is Kenji and Brooklyn still together, which was also cute. But I really love that we got one cute relationship replaced with another, since our first one really couldn't happen due to the strain that obviously occurred between Kenji and Brooklyn when he sided with his dad. So, but however, it was still made for entertaining TV. And speaking of entertaining TV, I was hoping we'd get to see him, or at least something connected to the recent film Jurassic World Dominion. By the way, I'm going to be discussing big spoilers for Jurassic World Dominion in the next couple minutes. So if you haven't seen it already, do not keep watching or listening to this video, okay? That's your other spoiler warning. Let's get back to it. I loved seeing Dodgson return in this show. I don't think he was voiced by Campbell Scott, but I do like that they brought the character back, and he was just as sinister as ever in his very subtle ways. I also love the fact that they showed us how he found the old shaving cream can filled with dino DNA from Jurassic Park that he had hired Nedry to steal all those years ago. Because sure enough, in Jurassic World Dominion, towards the end of that film, we see him in his office packing everything up as everything falls apart. That spray can filled with the dino, or it might have been empty by that point, but it was that original shaving cream can in his office. So that was a real treat to see, and I love seeing it in this show as well. I wasn't surprised at all that he got away, because obviously we know what happens to him in Dominion. Spoilers! dinosaurs? That is when he meets his end at the claws of a pack of Dilophosauruses. I loved how they teased or foreshadowed his fate in the movie in this show when he was temporarily cornered or surrounded by the Dilophosauruses, but thankfully escaped thanks to the people around him. But it was nice to have that tie-in to Dominion. And I also like the references to the Lockwood estate at the end of the episode, or the end of the series as well, referring to the incidents from Fallen Kingdom. Everything tied together pretty well. I also love the fact that we got to see the awesome camp counselors once again. You know, their role was unfortunately a bit reduced, but it wasn't that surprising considering that they were more on a secondary plot line where they were still trying to find / rescue the kids and whatnot. So that was enjoyable. And overall, the season was just great. I really enjoyed the idea of mind-controlled dinosaurs, and I also love the fact that we got this awesome little battle, or battles, in the final 2 episodes of this season, with the bad guys controlling their dinosaurs and our heroes having their mind-control-free dinosaurs, but dinosaurs who instinctively fought back against aggressive dinos, and the humans just happened to get caught in the middle. That was super exciting and satisfying to watch. I loved seeing the 2 sides literally on either side of the watering hole facing down each other like this, and then it's like a dinosaur battle royale. That was very exciting, very satisfying. It was like playing with my dinosaur toys as a kid, making them fight each other. That's what those 2 episodes reminded me of, that my dinosaur playtime. But yeah, this was great. You know, it was a solid final season. I loved the surprisingly moving and unexpectedly touching reunion scene we got with the kids reuniting with their families in the end, and Kenji being taken in to Darius's home as well, and then the girls introducing their parents to each other, and then their parents openly supporting their daughters in their newfound relationship. That was super touching, super sweet. All of this made me tear up a little bit. And also when it showed the brief time jump at the end, showing the kids all a bit older and all of them just thriving in life and doing what they're all doing, and Ben back with Bumpy. I loved that they brought Bumpy back. And I also loved how Ben absolutely refused to control her with the controls, and he just wanted her to break free. And it seems like their bond had a hand in helping her break free of the chip in her brain. So, what a great final season. Satisfying bad guy comeuppance, great dinosaur fights in action, solid character arcs wrapping up, and everybody having a fairly happy ending, all of which was leading to both Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World Dominion. So good job to everybody involved, the cast and crew. You've all done an amazing job. Thank you so much for entertaining us for the past 2 years on this super fun show. It's been great for people who are nostalgic like myself, and for newer fans as well, the younger crowd who maybe aren't as familiar with the films, but now they'll have a chance to after watching this awesome little show. So thank you on behalf of all the Jurassic Park / World fans, cast and crew. Thank you very, very much. This was a fun watch, and I really hope we get to see more stuff like this in the future from either DreamWorks, Universal, Netflix, wherever. I just want to see more of it because I love this franchise, as you can clearly tell. Actually, oh yeah, there's the Raptor poster right there. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the 5th and final season of Camp Cretaceous as I did. What did you think of it? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is now streaming in its entirety on Netflix. Have an awesome rest of your night, everyone. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.